Hey, I'm Michael, CEO and co-founder at Embedd. Today I'd like to show you what we are building, which is a system that helps you to achieve hardware abstraction on your custom devices. So what we do is we effectively analyze how your chips are built and how they communicate, how chips are connected on your board, and generate a software layer of abstraction that allows you to run your custom applications in your preferred target architectures on it.
What's the advantage of having the device trees in minutes?
So effectively, if you are building on Linux or Zephyr, you require to create a device tree, which is a representation of hardware in software. What we have built is a solution that effectively allows you to configure everything visually. So you have your MPU or MCU available here. You can assign pins, select their functions. You can have a view where all of your internal devices are presented. And then from here, on your configuration where you've connected.
So let me just get close to here.
Sure.
So internal devices are represented, and you can see like a tree of them.
Yeah, and so you can connect everything, and then you can generate device tree, which is a software representation of how hardware is connected on the MPU and MPU end. On top of that, not only we can generate the actual device tree, we can go deeper and generate your drivers, both for the MPU internal peripherals and external peripherals. So we process documentations like datasheets, technical reference manuals, SVD files, erratas, provide you with the tooling to configure that, looks like that, and then allow you to generate actual source code that you can plug into your project and sort of run on the hardware that you've put together, allowing you to build and focus on application layer.
How does it generate? Is it any AI involved in what you're doing?
Yes, so AI is, I'll take a step back. I think our key thesis here is that the problem in hardware abstraction development is not software development issue. It's a challenge related to data. So if we are able to actually clean up the data and make data homogeneous and machine readable, then we are able to automate a lot of the processes that are related to firmware development on sort of component level. AI is ultimately used to retrieve information we need to know about the component from existing documentation sources, our data sheets, our erratas, our technical reference manuals. From there, when we already have a stabilized representation, we generate things deterministically, meaning we have a code generation engine built that ingests device model, the representation of a chip, the specification of a target, let's say Linux or Zephyr or an AUTOSAR, and generates your source code based on that specification. All of that is done in a predictable manner, so you have no hallucinations. You can trace back to source and have a solution that sort of works in the functional safety environments as well.
So the way you do this, is that unique in the industry?
Yes, I think it is. I think there are companies that are already sort of providing you with tooling, vendors provide you with tooling to configure your MCUs, but all of those tools are very narrow to a specific vendor. A lot of them don't support ability to generate or edit device trees, so there are constraints. In terms of driver generation, there are some startups that are trying to use AI to generate code, but what we've learned is that that approach doesn't really work well, especially in functional safety environments.
And it says here, learn more at Embedd. Are you an Italian company?
No, we are based in London, and it was supposed to be upon Embedd it. But yeah, everyone is now asking whether we are Italian.
And I see you have colleagues here.
Yeah.
And what kind of colleagues do you have in general in the company?
So we are purely engineering team right now across multiple domains. That domains related to embedded software development, to AI and ML data processing, related to code generation engine development, related to DevOps and testing. So sort of a holistic in-house team that combines multiple skill sets together to be able to build sort of.
And here, see, is that a Renaissance part?
This is a Renaissance part. That's correct. So the tooling that we built,
and there's a lot of potential partnerships in this embedded world for your company, right?
Yes.
And what are you already doing, or what could you do in the future?
We are talking to various vendors and other tooling creators. Ultimately, our goal in the community is to ensure that that data layer that we've discussed in the beginning is cleaned up, that the data that vendors are providing is stabilized, that the data is provided in the same and stabilized manner.
And here you have a colleague, for example. Can you explain who's this guy?
It's Ilya, our intern. He recently joined the company.
So does some engineering?
He's actually on the business side. The only person, apart from me, who does anything on that end as well.
So what's the potential for the business side in the company in the future? Because what is the business model?
We want to be IDE that creates every embedded device out there. It's not only about hardware abstraction, we have plans for application development moving forward. So every device that's developed, my vision is that we'll use Embedd to build it. I think the future is limitless for us.
Is it a tool that could be useful for pretty much anyone, everyone, or is it something that's only needed in specific use cases?
The application of the tool can be done across multiple verticals, and companies face this issue, whether that's an IoT company, an automotive company, or an aerospace company. Certain types of companies have larger challenge with that, especially those who have more constraints, who have to do functional safety, who need to not only write code, but write a lot of documentation to support that code. That's where we can provide more value potentially by not just generating the software libraries, but also providing with all of the software and compliance artifacts that might be required for certification.
Don't get fooled by fake HDMI products. Only source authentic HDMI products from licensed HDMI adopters and authorized manufacturers and
resellers to ensure compliance. Counterfeit or unlicensed products can cause poor performance.
Certified HDMI products undergo official testing for safety and spec compliance.
Avoid brand damage, warranty issues, and customer dissatisfaction from unlicensed products.
long-term cost savings come from reliable, genuine HDMI solutions.
Unlicensed products may lack support and pose safety risks.
Use certified HDMI cables with official HDMI certification labels.
Report suspected counterfeit products at hdmi.org/resource/infringe.
Thanks to our global partners for helping keep the HDMI brand real and ensuring consumers get the experience they deserve.